encontramos en Staten Island y vinimos a hablar con los familiares y amigos de Eric Garner, que hace 9 meses atrás fue asesinado por la policía de Nueva York en este mismo lugar.
What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now! When do we want it? Now! When do we want it? Now! No justice! No peace! No racist police!
It's been 9 months since Eric was murdered today. So right now we just want to come out and definitely remembrance of him. And second, to hold EMS accountable because they arrived on the scene and they did anything to resuscitate him, to help him do anything. You know, they knew he was dead on arrival. They're trained to know. And they didn't give him any assistance.
This is real talk. He just got there. He was at a family reunion. He just came back to New York. He wasn't on the block 25 minutes. And broke up a fight in the midst of that. And then they rolled because they couldn't they brutalize the people who was fighting because he done broke up the fight and sent them on their way, made them disperse off the block. He did their job for them. So they mad and so they attack him. Come on. Where they do that at? In America? Who wants to come to America and they doing stuff like that? This is supposed to be the great American melting pot. All forms of life is here. All nationalities is here. Everybody say, oh, this race, that race. There's only one race. It's a human race. And I think I'm a part of that.
The people united will never be defeated if they keep us divided. We know we're being cheated. Justice for Eric Garner!
We're here to show that we don't only want the killer cops to be held accountable. We also want the EMS workers to be held accountable because when they arrived, they didn't even attempt to give him any air, attempt to revive him.
Just because I'm black, I should not be ostracized because of my color. I thought we did away with that back in Martin Luther King days. Now, we still going through it. We still have to contend with prejudice to the point where they're killing us.
This is an epidemic that's been going on for years. So on a wider scale, we're here to say in broken windows, and also Bill Bratton and to any of the city council members that are following his request to put 1,000 new police. We don't want 1,000 new killers on the street. You can use that $100 million to put back in plenty of other places to community build. Community building is the answer. Every time the cops kill someone, they want to retrain. How many times you're going to retrain and get more cops? It's not the answer. Put the money back into communities like this that you defunded.
From the day that they killed my cousin Eric, they went across the country on a killing spree. In all different forms of law enforcement across the country, they've killed more blacks in just this year, from July 17th till now. They've killed so many black people, unarmed, not committing a crime, just out the blue. The police are just running rampant. They said that they sanctioned this guy for being a protester and said that he was a terrorist. I think the police are terrorists. They make us afraid to call them for assistance. That's wrong. If we need help from the police, why should we be afraid to call them? We're afraid because we know they're killing us. They're killing us. A black person cannot call a police officer because they're afraid that that police officer is going to turn the tables on them.
I can't breathe! I can't breathe!
We black, but we helped build this country. As a matter of fact, we built this country, not off the sweat, blood, and tears. Why are we being treated this way in this day and age? This is 2015. We should not still be treated like second-class citizens. We human, just like they are. You know, at the end of the day, we need to be recognized as human. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, they marched for civil rights. We marching for human rights now. We want human rights. We want to be treated like human beings. And it's only customary for a human, if they're incapacitated, laying on the ground, that an EMS worker comes to revive them and give them all the necessary training that they receive should have been applied. My cousin would still be alive if they would have did their job. That's all I'm saying.